So what the meaning of this line is, if you think like everyone, you get results like everyone only. Because, okay, you are thinking, there is no speciality in your thinking, thought process. If you think from basics, okay, not to follow old beliefs, old truths, don't accept. Just question again and again. You can create something new. Okay, like, sir, now let me explain. Everyone got these points right? What is the meaning? Just slowly you are getting the idea. So everywhere, cut the big problem, cut the big problem into small parts, and in every part, in every fundamental, in every first level, in every basic level, you require to ask, is it why we are doing this one? What is the reason behind this? Is it physics is the reason, or any other reason is there? Something like, okay. Now let me go for example one, case study one. Okay, let me consider case study one. Why rockets? Of course, this case study talks about SpaceX. There is a big specialty there for the SpaceX. How many people heard very recently Sunita Williams, right? Sunita Williams came from by using SpaceX rocket only, right? Ayo, from the space. She was there. Yes, no. Anyone, can you please confirm? Am I telling correct, right? Anyone? Very recently, Sunita Williams
Yes, sir.
came from SpaceX only. NASA rocket, there is no guarantee. Okay, because there is a small problem there. They went safely, but while coming back from the same NASA rocket, okay, Boeing, I hope, uh, not feeling comfortable. That's why SpaceX went, and then by SpaceX, these people came safely to the Earth. Okay, sir, why, why is, why is a rocket? Why is a rocket costly? Now observe that anonymous thinking, here Elon Musk thinking, how it will be there? Why is a rocket costly? Sir, first step. What is our basic first step? I told. Anyone, can you please tell? What is the first step? You respond. First step. You forgot. What is the first step? Why is rocket costly? That is our problem. What is the first step? Break the problem into small pieces. Break the problem into small fundamental blocks. Okay, break the problem. Break the problem. Okay, so now that is the first step one. Okay, like, break the problem. So now here, big problem, what is our problem is rocket is very costly. Break into small parts. Break this one into small parts. Okay, like, now, sir, what materials we are using to build a rocket? First, what materials we are using? Assume. Okay, just all these things are not in our scope. Don't worry. But still, the way of thinking you require to habitize. That's about my main intention. Okay, metal we are using. So in the metal, we are using steel. Next and after that, aluminum. Okay. Next, fuel we are using. Fuel we are using. Next, wires we are using. Something like just a basic funda. So materials what we are using, metal, fuel, and wires we are using for the rocket. Next, which parts, which parts are required for the rocket? Engine is required. Engine is required. Next, fuel tank is required. Fuel tank is required. Next, body is required. Next, some electronics are required. Electronics are required. Which parts? Next, which process we require to involve? Now observe that very carefully. Perform post-mortem. So which materials, which parts, which process, okay, making, next, welding, next, testing, okay, like, now. So First thing is break the problem into small pieces, small parts. Am I doing the same thing, right? So which materials we are using? Okay, divide, parts, and so on. Next, which parts we require to use, which process we require to do. Okay, this is because if we divide this into all possible levels, okay, now you require to ask, the question, which parts or which part eats more money? Which parts eats more money? Material or making? Observe carefully. So, just the rocket is very costly. Most of the people stopped with this line only. Oh, rockets are very costly. We can't build. We can't build. So, if you want rocket, compulsory you have to bring. You require to take either from NASA or from Russia. That's all. That's why for years, for decades, we depends on only these two members rockets, either from Russia or from NASA. That's all. No other alternative. Now Elon Musk asked simple. Array first, okay. To build a rocket, some process is required. To build a rocket, some parts are required. To build a rocket, some materials are required. Okay, divide all these. First, divide into multiple pieces. Now, which part eats more money, either material or making? Outcome, yes, everyone. Can you please confirm? We can see very clearly. We can see very clearly where the money is going. Okay, if we divide this one, we can divide this one, then automatically where money is going, we can, sir, metal, fuel, wires, these are not costly. These are not costly. Parts, these are not costly. Maybe in process, for build process may be costly. Assume that. If a material see the costly, assume that material see the costly. Now my question is, why we should use these materials only? Is there any alternative material with low price?